This is Eagle Al, and today I want to talk about Jalen Carter. A lot of positive news came out about him today. Also, I want to talk about an irrelevant former Cowboys throwing dirt on Jalen Hurts' name. And lastly, Kenneth Gainwell putting in that work. But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's Mauro Jamel. Shout out to Eagle Al, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so let's talk about Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter, positive news coming out about him. I said this in my last video about Jalen Carter. It's up to Eagle fans, Eagle content creators, even Philly media, who I'm not really a fan of, to make positive news about Jalen Carter. This don't make ESPN. This don't make Fox News. This don't make national media. Jalen Carter on scholarship. Another guy, walk on. You see this guy couldn't afford his food, things like that. Know what Jalen Carter do with his kind heart? You know what? I'm on scholarship. I'm making sure you good. You're good. And news like that don't come out about Jalen Carter. You know what they talk about? Him being sued. Him being overweight and camp or whatever. NFL Combine. That's the news that made national media. That's the news ESPN put out. That's the news Fox put out. So we, as Eagles content creators, gotta put this out. Shout out to ML Football. I believe they got this from a big Eagles Twitter page called Eagles Nation. And shout out to them because they actually put out this as well. Jalen Hurts, Jalen Carter, all these Jalen's, man. Jalen Carter, youth football program, doing this thing. Shout out to Jalen Carter, man. Keep doing positive things. Because if not, even if he's doing positive things like this, he's going to get attacked during training camp. I can promise that. He's going to get attacked during the regular season. We go to the playoffs, he's going to get attacked there. Go to the Super Bowl, he's going to get attacked there. He's just going to follow him through his career, unfortunately. Michael Vick turned himself around. His stuff still get brought up. So Jalen Carter, all I could say is keep your head up, man. Keep your head up. And Eagle fans, Eagle content creators, we know what we got to do. Keep our guy head up. Let him keep doing good things. Jalen Hurts is one of the most positive guys, and Jalen Hurts get it by the media sometimes. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so I want to talk about this. Speaking of Jalen Hurts, you know, he get it in the media sometimes. This irrelevant Terrence Williams Cowboys guy. Type in Terrence Williams hands in Twitter. You will see a lot of negative things that this dude can't catch. Right? So he decided, shout out to these guys, the Law Nations, the Boss Cowboys, and the Cowboys content creators, getting a guy like Terrence Williams because he is an ex-football player. I say he's similar to like an Eagles content creator brought on Jalen Reagor after he retired. But Terrence Williams, you know, they decided to ask him about Dak Prescott versus Jalen Hurts because Cowboys had the crown, I would say for a while, of Dak Prescott being the best quarterback in the division. But there's competition now. Like, there's a legit competition. And Jalen Hurts versus Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott wet the bed last year. Cowboys fans don't want to admit it, but come on. Being tied for the most interceptions after missing a lot of games. Not just one, not just two, not just three. Multiple games. And you still tied for the most interceptions in the league. It's ridiculous. So they decided to ask him about the Dak Prescott versus Hurts, and this is what he had to say. Jalen is spectacular. But when you get to the word but, that's when you know some offensive junk is about to come up. So he said, but to me, it's not even close. Well, if he's talking about Jalen Hurts, yeah, I would say that. Numbers say it. He did things Dak Prescott wish he would have did in his career. But no, he said Jalen's more of a runner. I guess. I mean, yeah, Jalen is a better runner than Dak Prescott. Everybody knows that. But he said Dak has the luxury of doing both. No, he don't. Because Jalen Hurts had more games where if he can throw over 300 yards one game, and Jalen Hurts can run over 70 yards another. As the Vikings, as Packers, they got two different Jalen Hurts. Even ask the Cowboys. If Jalen Hurts want to game manage one game, he would do it. If Jalen Hurts needs to take over one game, he can do it. Jalen Hurts needs to run one game, he can do it. Jalen Hurts is literally elite at what he does. He is. But Dak Prescott, he's not that. But according to this irrelevant wide receiver, he is. All right. He said, do I want to rush or throw for 400? He's literally talking about the wrong quarterback right now. He's literally talking about the wrong quarterback right now. Jalen Hurts can say, do I want to rush or throw for 400? He said Jalen is, bottled to rush 100 or pass 200? He's a ground and pound quarterback. Disrespectful. Dak's the best of both worlds. That's not true. That's not true. Since that ankle injury, Dak don't look the same running the ball. Dak didn't even look the same passing the ball last year. So I don't know what this dude talking about. Irrelevant, man. Let's just talk about my guy, Kenneth Gainwell, man. Irrelevant Cowboy. All right, so this guy, Kenneth Gainwell, lifting 615 pounds. 615 pounds, man. Anytime I talk about Swift, Kenneth Gainwell come out with something. Every single time. But Kenneth Gainwell, man, I can't wait to see him on the field. I can't wait to hear about the competition, man. What we about? Little less than 2 weeks of training camp. I can't wait to see that running back battle. Kenneth Gainwell, a lot of people sleep on him, man. A lot of people just think Swift is so much of a better pass catcher than him. You have to look at the tape from Memphis. Kenneth Gainwell was a dog. He was a dog going to the outside in the slot. He's a very good pass blocker. The competition is going to be good. The competition is definitely going to be good between the running backs. But whoever's on the team or whoever starts, happy for him. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man, about the news today? Kenneth Gainwell deadlifting. I was about to say bench pressing. Deadlifting 615 pounds. Terrence Williams, how do you feel about him, what he said? And Jalen Carter, positive news. But this is Eagle Owl. I'm up.